As you know, mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her own aptitudes, can deal with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Blah, blah, blah. You have already heard this before, haven't you? Nevertheless, it is obvious that it's a piece of cake saying you had better eat healthy, practice some exercise, ask for help whenever you need to, relax, socialize, create new goals so you'd have an extraordinary mental health. Of course I try to achieve it. But how about people? Do they actually appreciate their friends' mental health? Have they ever thought about how their comments would affect them? I was supposed to pass our math exam. My mom would get quite disappointed if I don't. She would even tell me off and forbid me from going out. I won't really know what to do if I failed it. You're driving me crazy. Could you just calm down, don't overwhelm so much, and don't worry? That's simple. Yeah, I guess you're right. Take a look to these posts. They're fantastic. I hope one day I meet this band. Would it have been too tiresome? Have you ever experienced something similar, right? In that case, it is obvious to admit that not being cautious with your judgments could have an effect on the feelings of the person you're talking to. Hence, you should reconsider what and how to express your opinion before saying it out loud, not to make the other feel undervalued. Besides, you must know that not having enough emotional intelligence affects directly on your own health. On the one hand, concerning intrapersonal intelligence, for instance, you could get quite frustrated if you don't know how to manage your inner world, as you couldn't understand the way in which your mood influences your behavior. And on the other hand, regarding interpersonal intelligence, being an empathic person enables you to recognize the needs and the motivations of those around you, which helps strengthening relationships. Overall, emotional intelligence is just to think about the reasons that made others behave in a manner which makes us feeling in a certain way, instead of start thinking about how we feel. And from there, we can decide our behavior in the face of whatever others say or do. Thus, you needn't wait for social approval, otherwise you ought to interact and hang out with those people who listen to you with pleasure and make you feel secure when wearing your heart on your sleeve, because remember, when things go wrong, it is not that simple.